And the Bloodline are here tonight here at the Impact Zone, and that's for the first time ever to see that Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso have been here for TNA for tonight, and they've stopped by before SmackDown for Friday because we know that Roman Reigns got one of his opponents for Survivor Series is representing the TNA show of Swerve Strickland, and he is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion he is, and he will be going up against Roman Reigns and also Daniel Bryan, as those three altogether are representing their shows as their World Heavyweight Champion going into War Games at Survivor Series in the next couple of days from now. And we're going to hear right now from Roman Reigns and also Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline, right here, right now. And could TNA acknowledge the Tribal Chief here as he makes a surprise appearance at the Impact Zone here tonight in Brightmouth City? TNA, acknowledge me. Of course you acknowledge me, the Tribal Chief, because I am here to actually invade your territory. Because I am fighting your champion, your guy, of the name of Swerve Strickland, going into War Games Survivor Series in the next couple days from now at the War Games event. Because I'm not just facing Swerve Strickland, I'm facing Daniel Bryan also at the exact same matchup at the exact same night. Because since we are here, and since we are here at the TNA Impact Zone, I know that I've decided and spoken to the general manager here on TNA, Scott D'Amore, about having one of my members of the Bloodline, and that member on my Bloodline will be Solo Sikoa next to me, because I want him to fight tonight against the TNA's World Heavyweight Champion Swerve Strickland. And earlier ago, straight after I said to him about that proposal, he acknowledged it, and that's why tonight Solo Sikoa will take on the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Swerve Strickland. And your champion by tonight here will fall. And by Survivor Series also, he will fall. And also Daniel Bryan also. Because I am the Tribal Chief for a reason. I am the head of the table and the head of the WWE, leaving Survivor Series as the champion, going into, wrapping up the show, going into Survivor Series in the next couple days from now. So Swerve Strickland, you have got your matchup tonight, because Solo Sikoa is very excited to embarrass you in front of your TNA crowd here this evening. And also as well to those two men I'm up against, as Daniel Bryan and Swerve Strickland, by the end of that match, you both will acknowledge me. And just before Swerve's matchup with Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan come Survivor Series in a couple of days, tonight he's got a matchup with SmackDown's man, the member of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa. And let's see if Solo Sikoa do the job tonight and defeat Swerve Strickland in front of his TNA fans by the end of tonight. And we have here the modern day Maharaja here on the Impact Zone for TNA for tonight, on the last TNA before Survivor Series. As we know that obviously Jinder Mahal wants to try and hopefully make a name for himself here, because this matchup is a Falls Count Anywhere match. And we're going to find out Jinder Mahal's opponent right here, right now, in the middle of this ring, in this Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match, right here, right now at the Impact Zone. But modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal hasn't had, let's say, enough respect, let's say, in terms of opportunities here at the Impact Zone. Because we only broadcast 2 matches every single week. on this show, but we have expanded it a little bit to make it 3 instead, especially tonight. That match between Solo Sikoa will go up against the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Swerve Strickland here tonight. That'll be a very, very interesting contest, but we're going to find out the opponent of Jinder Mahal inside the ring, and this guy's going to be a new arrival here at the Impact Zone. Who is it? No! Can it be? And it is! It's the Sandman, ladies and gentlemen. This guy was a legend in ECW for many, many years back in the days. And this guy was known, you know, with the kendo sticks. Every match he had, he uses the kendo stick with his weapon every single time he steps into the ring. He is an ECW legend, and it looks like he's a new member of the TNA roster, ladies and gentlemen. The Sandman. How could this be? This guy was a legend back in the day, and now he's doing the exact same thing, it looks like, here for tonight, as he's making his, let's say, TNA debut here tonight to take on against Jinder Mahal. I think he has wrestled before at TNA in the original days a couple years ago, but not many, let's say, extreme matches or anything, let's say, was known to be a match at TNA back in the day. But this one might be the highlight of tonight, to have him go against the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, to kick off the first matchup here at the Impact Zone. That is what I call a match to see. The Sandman is here at the Impact Zone, and I am lost for words, because this guy's an ECW legend back in the day, a legend in that time, and him to be here now in the current present here is absolutely unbelievable in the city of Brightmouth here on this universe. And I really, really, really can't wait to see what he's going to do in the ring with a modern day Maharaja inside that very ring here for tonight. The Sandman is the Sandman. This guy's done a lot of things in the past. A well decorated of the ECW roster back in the day, and he was a legend in that. And that's made him who he is this day because of ECW. And I don't blame the fans chanting ECW across the whole arena, because this guy was a real don, he was, at that time. And we'll see what happens here when the Sandman goes one-on-one in the ring here for tonight against Jinder Mahal. And I really, really cannot wait to see this match happening. And look at him, that kendo stick up in the air, face don't care. And I really want to see the Sandman ever appear on the Republic States competitions or broadcast on our shows, because we always obviously liked this guy back in the day on, you know, the way he used the kendo stick, the way he wants to make matches about him. And it's good to have him to be a new addition in this roster of WWE's TNA every single week. And here we go, and let's get it underway right now, live between Jinder Mahal and also here the Sandman. And the Sandman, modern day Maharaja, versus the Sandman here for tonight. And let's see what happens here in this contest here, in this Falls Count Anywhere Extreme Rules match. And it's good to bring that ECW back here into the Impact Zone here for tonight. And the Sandman now kicking Jinder Mahal in the back right now. And now I'm going to go to the top rope. He's telling him to get up here. And oh my god, what an X handle right there from the Sandman. Axe handle dropped right there into the head. And now a shot right there now to a DDT instead now to Jinder Mahal. And now go for a big jump right there on top of Jinder there again. And now he's really squeezing the life out of Jinder Mahal right there outside of the ring. And what's happened here now? Jinder Mahal. A power drop right into the back. And a throw right there into the security fence. And a throw right there again across the ring here. And all the fans will be definitely loving it, enjoying this matchup here in Brightmouth here at the Impact. So to see this matchup with an ECW original back in the day versus Jinder Mahal. He's got a kendo stick in his hands, ladies and gentlemen, his favourite weapon, and he's using it against Jinder Mahal right there. And looks like now that Jinder now throws the Sandman back into the ring. And looks like now Jinder Mahal right there. Oh, face first right there now onto the mat. And it gets up here, the Sandman does. And now axe handle drop once again. Now he's got a kendo stick, it looks like, in his hand here. He's going to use it against the Sandman, but the Sandman runs and clotheslines in quickly as possible. And the Sandman goes for a running DDT. And what's happened here now? Throw right there now, across, outside of the ring. Trying to do an axe handle right there, but he couldn't do. Oh, throw right there into the steel steps. And looks like he's got a ladder he's got underneath the ring here now. Jinder Mahal is set up. He is outside of the ring. And now they're both going at it in the ring now. Throw right there out the ring. And now the Sandman's going underneath the ring. He's got a, oh my god, he's got a chair in his hand. He's assaulting right there onto here on that man right there. Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja, and a massive clothesline from him. And Jinder Mahal is from India, by the way, Punjab, India. And obviously he's not really realised, I don't think he's comprehended that he's got the Sandman he's up against, a surprise appearance here. And it's a great honour for him to be a part of the TNA roster going forward, obviously, for the Sandman. And now it looks like now that wait a second. A throw right there, suplex there onto the back. And now throw right there into, oh, head first into the now announce table. Now the Sandman now going to go for a Hurricanrana. The Sandman's going nuts here tonight here from the WWE Universe and the TNA Impact Zone. Oh my god, a low blow. What a loser he is, Jinder Mahal. Go down the low blow right there onto the Sandman. And now he's going to go underneath the ring here and get something here. He's got another ladder from like he had before. He's got another ladder here. What's he going to do with it now, Jinder Mahal? Oh, he hits him with it though. Another hit again, he's busted open. I think he's bleeding, I think he is. Wouldn't surprise if he is bleeding. Before face first into the steel steps. And another work right there on top of him with his knee. And now throw right there now into the security. Oh, right in the ladder. And now punch right there into the rib cage. Now I'm going to go to the... and a big jump right there from Jinder Mahal. Right onto the ladder. And now takedown right there now for the Sandman. And it's good to have an Extreme Rules matchup before Christmas as well. Especially nice to see from the Sandman and Jinder Mahal going at it. Look at Sandman going wild right here. That's probably a good surprise Christmas present to actually have the Sandman to appear here. And now a new arrival on the WWE's TNA roster. But on Total Non-Stop Action, let's see if he does really give it there to Jinder Mahal. He's got a kendo stick in his hand here. Oh, drop kick there from Jinder. And now, wait a second now. The Killer Claws right there. That's over. That's over. It's got to be over here. And a kick out there from the Sandman. Oh, the Killer Claws right there from, obviously there from Jinder Mahal. And now a kendo stick now into the head there and the ribs there of the Sandman. The Sandman's getting hurt again. Another kendo stick. He's getting up quite nicely though, Sandman. Now, even though he's getting hit, I know he's an experienced wrestler in terms of violence, so he's probably used to the impact. And now he drills him onto the floor of the ring. And that's over, isn't it? And he drilled him down and out. And that's a very big win right there for the Sandman here tonight on his debut at the Impact Zone. That is a very big win right there for Sandman here tonight. And that was a big win. The Swanton finisher right on to Jinder Mahal and wins here tonight in this most violent matchup before Christmas and the last show of TNA before we get to Survivor Series and also for Christmas. And there you have it right there from the Sandman himself to get the victory in the bag here for tonight here at the Impact Zone. And coming up right now, we have ourselves a tables matchup, and history repeats itself like back in the day of WrestleMania in 2000 when the Dudley Boys took on the Hardy Boys. And now, 24 years later, history repeats itself as the Dudley Boys make their TNA or WWE return as they will take on the Hardy Boys here in a tables matchup for the WWE TNA World Tag Team titles, and that is coming up next. And look who comes down to the ring. We have Bubba and Devon Dudley as they have got the matchup here against the Hardy Boys, Jeff and Matt Hardy for the World Tag Team Championships. We all know this is a very important matchup. This is on the cards here between these two men involved here right now for tonight's contest. And we know that obviously they're Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley as well. A lot of tag team champions in the past, but in their favourite matchup they're doing it by traditionally in a tables match. They love these sort of matches, and why not bring them here back to WWE? We've got the Sandman who made his arrival here, and now we've got the Dudley Boys as well to try and make the WWE's TNA roster a little bit in good shape going into the new year, because since we've had aired TNA WWE, it's not really been, let's say, much, let's say, more storyline or more storytelling matches to really talk about realistically, and that's why it's good to have these legends come back on to WWE soil and to help out the first show every single week. The Sandman's done it. He's now signed as a new member of the WWE TNA roster, and also Devon Bubba Ray Dudley also joined them as well to be a part of that as well. So I really cannot wait to see what comes across here in this matchup. As now we've got coming to the ring here, we've got Matt and Jeff Hardy, great tag team wrestlers. They won the tag team belts in that tournament they actually took part in way back in September, and since they're not really been, let's say, utilised as such, and it's good to have this match happening here to wrap up TNA before going to Christmas and also going to the new year till we get to the road to WrestleMania at the start of February. And we know that obviously these two men are not scheduled for any matchup at Survivor Series anyway, so it's good to have them here for tonight here on WWE TNA to hopefully defend those tag team belts against the Dudley Boys in their favourite matches. This is history repeats itself right here, right now for the TNA World Tag Team titles here for this evening. And here we go. And we're going to get it underway right now, stored for us here. We've got obviously Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley versus here right now the Hardy Boys. And let's get this match underway, and here we go. And we are stored for this contest here for tonight. As now we've got, looks like here that's Matt now. Gonna go for a cross slam, power slam there from Matt. And now it looks like Bubba's going after here on to Jeff Hardy. And now Devon now going after here on to Matt. Bubba Ray Dudley and also Devon Dudley. And Devon Ray Dudley here. Now it looks like it. Oh, reverse there from Matt Hardy trying to fend himself off. Now Jeff Hardy now getting picked up here by Bubba Ray. And now it looks like now that's Bubba Ray right now. Dudley going to go for maybe a power slam, but no. Death drop instead there from Jeff. And now it looks like Jeff Hardy right there with a massive suplex right there on top of him. And he rolls out the ring now, looks like here now for obviously Matt Hardy there to go now and jump on Devon. This is a tables matchup for crying out loud. The way to win this matchup, you've got to put your opponent for a table to win. So there's a lot to fight for here for tonight here between these four, but two face each other in this tag team bout. It's a team of two with four individuals involved in this matchup. And looks like Jeff Hardy might go for a diving death drop from outside the ring on top of Bubba Ray. And the old times, it still continues here for tonight. What a real jump right there on top of Bubba Ray there from Jeff Hardy. Does what he does best. And I know that's why everyone adores Jeff Hardy all these years, because of what he does in the ring. That sacrifice he puts. Even jump from the top of the ladder, right face first down onto the mat of the ring. It's breathtaking to watch. To do like a swan-tong bomb and every other extreme move he's done through the years in his professional career in the WWE and also in TNA in itself. And now it looks like he's got a tape on his hand now, it looks like. But no, he doesn't, because Bubba Ray's in the ring. Going to go for a running power drive here on Jeff. Now Jeff now trying to defend himself in the process of that. And now chair shot meanwhile outside of the ring there by Matt Hardy there to Devon. And I know these two know each other quite well, they do, the Hardy boys and the Dudley boys. But we'll see what comes up on top here. And now, oh, nice work there from Jeff in the ring. Well, it looks like Devon throws Matt outside of the ring. Now Devon gets back into the ring here. And now it's 2v1 it looks like maybe. And now Matt Hardy now returns back and help out Jeff. And to let you guys all know, Solo Sikoa of the Bloodline will be fighting against the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Swerve Strickland, because we all know Swerve Strickland is the only man who will represent TNA going to Survivor Series come Saturday, because he's fighting in a triple threat match against the other two heavyweight champions from the other shows, like Universal Champion SmackDown Roman Reigns and the World Heavyweight Champion on Raw Daniel Bryan. There's a lot on the line in that matchup, by the way. Hopefully, wait a second. Oh my God, what a move there. And now, wait a second, Jeff Hardy is getting picked. Wait a second, take power slam, power drive. Oh no, he tried to. If he put him for a table, then that'd be game over. And then Bubba Ray wins for the Dudley boys here tonight. And now Matt Hardy now. The twister, oh, it's the twist of fate. And it is all over right there. The twist of fate on Devon Dudley head first through that table. And that means that the Hardy boys retain the WWE TNA Tag Team Champions here for tonight. Nothing's changed ever since that victory right there. A great matchup between the two. Like a rewind to WrestleMania 2000, but here tonight as the Hardy boys retain those belts as he put Devon through a table there by Matt Hardy on that move he did in the ring. And the Bloodline are in the ring already. Solo Sikoa is ready because his opponent is heading down to the ring here tonight. And that is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Swerve Strickland. To hopefully wrap up the show here tonight before he goes involved in that match at Survivor Series with Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns, those two heavyweight champions on those two B and A shows. And hopefully Swerve could do it here for TNA, represent TNA on that match going into Survivor Series. Who knows on that? But we'll see what happens, because look at him right now heading to the ring with all the fans obviously want to see Swerve hopefully defeat Solo Sikoa in the ring right now for tonight if he can. But there he is, ready and prepared for the fight of his life. And the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, will be definitely watching close eye when one of his soldiers, or let's say the Bloodline member of his younger cousin Solo Sikoa, fights here with the man in the ring here of Swerve tonight here at the Impact Zone. And look at him right there ready for the fight. Him to take on here against Solo Sikoa. This will be a good fight, it's going to be here, I guarantee you that. And here we go. Let's get it underway here between Solo Sikoa and also here Swerve Strickland. And here we go, let's get it underway right now, live at the Impact Zone. As the Bloodline are here in TNA. And hopefully can take out here on Swerve. That'll be the question here tonight if he can. Now stamp right there into the arm there. And a punch right in the back of the head there. Into Solo. And the reason why the Bloodline are actually here on TNA, because we know that for Raw and SmackDown this week. We're not going to have any men's matches due to the fact that we've got some women's qualifying matches on the Raw and SmackDown show to try and find out who will qualify and represent Team Raw and SmackDown going into obviously Survivor Series at War Games. But we do know that on Raw, representing Raw going into Survivor Series, because it was all confirmed from last night on Monday Night Raw that we got Liv Morgan. We also have Becky Lynch going to be involved into it. The EST, Bianca Belair, and also the other one, last but not least, Chelsea Green. All those four will represent Team Raw to go into obviously fight Team SmackDown in Survivor Series at War Games event. And we're going to find out on Friday this week who will be representing SmackDown to go and fight those four women that I just mentioned. Wait a second, what a jump there from Swerve. Meanwhile, in the ring, while talking about the women's obviously schedule for this week on the Raw and SmackDown show. And now throw right there across the ring by Solo Sikoa. And our Solo gets back into the ring as possible here now. And now Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso right there throws. What's happened here? Roman Reigns accidentally threw Jimmy Uso into the ring by mistake there. I think he meant to throw obviously Swerve back into the ring. And now also Sikoa made a little bit of a mistake there, and I think he accidentally hurt himself in the process there. That big jump right there on top of Swerve he tried to do, but he actually missed him there. A bit of a little weird mistake there from both parties here. And now it looks like a massive clothesline there from Swerve now. Swerve Strickland. He's strangling the life out of Solo Sikoa here. This could be maybe over maybe. And obviously Solo Sikoa right there got out the way quite nicely there. Now cover now on top of Solo here. This could be over. And the Roman Reigns right there on the apron. He's got to get down from there because he's going to distract the match up and put off the match right here for the main event. But now as a cover now on top of Solo here. And a kick out there from Solo right there in the match. And now he's dragging his body into the corner it looks like here now. Head first into the turnbuckle. And now go for a big boot. Right into the foot right there to Swerve. And a nice kick right there into the jaw. And now stamping right there into the hand. And that looks like they're Swerve Strickland. He's going to go, oh wait a second, a diving jump all right onto Solo Sikoa. He put his 2 feet on top of Solo outside of the ring, but it's been unbelievable this matchup's been, by the way, in terms of the fight between these two in the main event. We do now know that we do have for SmackDown coming up, we do have the women's qualifying match on Friday, and we do have obviously Survivor Series to wrap up 2024, wrap up before Christmas, because we are going to be taking a little break from WWE's programming, because we'll return back on the 1st of February for the road to WrestleMania, and it begins at the Royal Rumble, and we know that Cody Rhodes is going to fight against Karrion Kross with the Intercontinental Championship title on that night. And also as well, we do also know that we are going to have another matchup as well with Gunther versus Batista for the TV Championship title. We also got obviously Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, the World Tag Team Champions, will take on the Tag Team Champions from SmackDown, the Imperium, Kaiser, and also Giovanni Vinci, and that'll be a very good match to see also. But as of the War Games, the men's War Games fight for Survivor Series, we know that obviously representing Raw, we do have Edge, Alberto Del Rio, and also as well, oh, big knee right there for the swerve kick into the face of Solo Sikoa in the ring. And that'll be a good fight. Obviously the War Games, Del Rio and Edge will be representing Raw, with the other two men will be involved as well. Looks like Swerve Strickland meanwhile here is getting distracted by Roman Reigns, one of his opponents going into Survivor Series in the next couple of days from now. Looks like the referees warned Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. It's funny that Roman Reigns actually here tonight here at the Impact Zone to actually obviously spectate his opponent for that fight going into Survivor Series. And a Solo Sikoa right there pulls him down right there outside of the ring. Now count of one. And now, wait a second now. Solo Sikoa, the spike! That's over. That's over. He caught on the spike he has. And that's over right there. Oh, he kicked out there, Swerve. Oh, he just kicked out. I thought that was game over right there. He grabbed on his throat and hit the spike on his throat there from that Samoan spike. And then he went for a pin, and the kick out there from Swerve Strickland was actually quite great for him to actually survive the match up here. That was definitely, you know, breathtaking to watch, to see Swerve Strickland to get the spike there by Solo. But things still continue in the ring here between these two. I've got to say, Swerve Strickland's really given the fight here to Solo here tonight, even though the Bloodline's here at present here for this evening. And now Solo Sikoa going to the top rope here now, on top to try and jump on Swerve. No, what's happening here? And now punch right into the ribcage there now to Swerve. And now I'm going to go for a cover. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. And Solo Sikoa managed to get that victory here at the Impact Zone here tonight. And the 3 men here from SmackDown come here tonight on TNA and get the victory over the world champion here on the show, Swerve Strickland. And look at Roman Reigns right there applauding Solo Sikoa as he wins here for tonight on TNA. But that's all we have time for here for tonight here at the Impact Zone, as we know that coming up on Saturday we do have Swerve Strickland and also Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan, champion v champion v champion from those 3 represented shows of Raw, SmackDown, TNA. But until then, have a very good evening.